Okay, so the flow for this week is going to take us in toward Firefly here, or Tittibhasana. So this is definitely going to be a pretty big hip opener, getting into the inner thighs, the hamstrings quite a bit as well. We're going to do a whole lot of prep before we get to that pose, and that pose will come at the very end of the class. Coming into this and working toward this, I do have one demonstration. Once we get in the main part of the flow, every sequence will bring you to the front of the mat. We are going to come into the flying lizard setup for crow, the variation when you got one leg wrapped around one of your arms, and you've got the option to take that into a half firefly if your hips are already pretty open and if your hamstrings are actually pretty loose already as well. So just feel things out and see how far you want to go with this. So what's going to happen at the end of each sequence, you'll be at the front of the mat, you'll be in a forward fold, and then you'll just have your fingertips down here to start. Now, to come into that flying lizard position, you're going to wrap one of your legs around one of your arms. My left leg's going on my left arm, left foot between my hands from the front. Get the palms down flat right away, and then bring the back knee to that arm on that same side from behind. So my right knee's touching my right arm. Now, the big thing here is I want you to lift that front foot. When you lift the foot, squeeze your leg around your arm, sink down, and this is really what we're looking for here. That's all you need. So feel that in the inner thigh. It's not supposed to be especially comfortable, but opening up your inner thighs and getting in more into that is going to help you get into Firefly at the very end. If you're going to balance, lean forward, you can pick up the back foot. And then if you want to take things further, if you're already pretty open in the hips, maybe extend the front leg forward. And this is your half firefly shape with one leg extended. The inner thigh is still plenty lit up. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to balance this. All right, so just work that as best you can. Take it as far as you're ready. We'll take things pretty deep here. You might walk a little bit funny at the end of the class, but that's kind of how it goes when you're prepping toward Firefly. So bring yourself up to standing. And then to take this into the hips right away, we're going to start this in a horse stance. So feet wider than hips, heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, sink down, and bring your elbows to your thighs. And just go ahead and keep the hips low, keep the knees wide, move around side to side just to warm this up for a moment. And then just settle in at center. Now keep the arms and legs pushing together around your spine as much as you can. And keep your spine pressing toward the ceiling. Now just relax your neck and let your head hang. And then just close your eyes. So just take a moment to settle in like this. Let your mind quiet down. And then just start to deepen your breathing. So with the inhales, pull in as much air as you can. Fill up your lungs. Hold on to all that breath at the top. And when you exhale, constrict the back of your throat. So slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as the inhales as you breathe. And just keep breathing like this here to begin. And then take a deep inhale. With the exhale, just open your eyes. And with your next inhale, just roll this up to standing. Bring your head up last. Open up your palms to your sides. And go slow with an inhale. Reach your arms up high. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands through center again. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale through center. And then inhale, reach up high. And with the exhale, bring your hands down, but bend your knees and sink down low. Inhale, bring it up all the way. Exhale, sink down, knees out wide. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, sink down low again. Inhale, up all the way. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, all the way up. And with the exhale, bring it down low. Inhale up all the way. Now with the exhale, sink down and then fold all the way down. Bring your hands down to the floor. And then once you fold it, go ahead and bring your feet together. Keep your knees bent. Keep this loose. And we'll take this in a little bit of a twist. Now step your right foot back and across, outside edges of the feet to touch. And then try to transfer your weight to your right foot. Keep the right leg as straight as you can. You can always bend that knee. But then bend deep into the left knee and feel this in the outer right hip. And this might already be enough. Now, if you can take it further, start to walk your hands as far as you can over to the right. Let your left hip sink down. And if you want to take it further still, work it with a twist. Reach your right arm straight up toward the ceiling and gaze up high. But still keep your head low. And just keep breathing with this here. Take an inhale. Now, the exhale, bring the right hand down if it's lifted. And then uncross your legs, feet side by side. Across the other way, left foot back and across, outside edges of the feet to touch. And then focus weight on the left foot, bend your right knee and try to take the weight off that leg. And keep the left hip high, right hip sinking down. Now just keep your belly in contact with your thighs and walk your hands over to the left as far as you can. And then if you want to take it further, go ahead and reach your left arm up, but keep your head low. And just bring your gaze up high. Keep breathing here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bring your left hand down. Now once both hands are down, uncross your legs. And as you fold it, go ahead, set your feet wide, about hips width, maybe wider, heels in, toes out. Keep your feet flat and sink down into a deep squat. So at least bring your hips down to the level of your knees. And you can bring your elbows to your thighs, and this is good enough. If you can keep the heels down and come down further, just sink down to your depth. And then just moving back and forth from here, just keep the feet planted where they are. And then reach back with your right hand, bring it to the floor. Left hand as well. And then right arm reaches forward. Left arm forward, back to the squat. Now come back with the left hand first this time. And then the right. And then left hand forward, right hand forward. Back again with the right hand. And then back with the left. Right hand forward, left hand forward. And then back with the left hand, back with the right. Left arm forward again, and right arm forward. Come back with the right hand, back with the left. Right arm forward, left arm forward again. And then back with the left hand, back with the right. And this time, just stay back, set yourself down. And with the knees still bent, just lightly twist and fold your knees right and left. And just breathe with us here. Now go ahead, bring your legs back into center, set both feet flat. And then bring the hands behind your back. Turn your fingers away from you as much as you can. Bring the hands in toward your midline. And then start to walk the hands back. Go ahead, bend the elbows. Keep your fingers digging down and grip the floor. Pull your chest forward as much as you can. Feel that stretch across your chest. Now, if you can take it further, slide your seat forward toward your heels. Just keep the shoulders pulled back. And then if you can take it even further, fold the knees over to the right. Come through center, knees to the left side. And then back over to the right side again. Now keep your knees pushing right, look over to the left, keep your chest pulling forward. If you want to take it further, see about extending your left leg to the right side. Now come back through center, fold your knees over to the left. Look over to the right, your chest is still pulling forward. Maybe extend your right leg left. And then come back to center, both feet flat. Walk your hands forward. And then bring your hands up off the floor. Shake out your arms a little bit. And then once you're ready, go ahead, round your spine. Reach forward as much as you can. And then slowly roll all the way down onto your back. And then once you're down, bring your arms to your sides. We'll set up for a variation of bridge. Now bring your feet in close. Feet hips width. Heels close enough to your seat that you can start with your low back down. Just keep your gaze up high. Keep your hands pushing into the floor. And then up and down. Press into the floor. Lift your hips up. Squeeze your glutes. Roll your spine down. Press into the floor. Hips up high. And roll this down again. Push into the floor and lift your hips. Bring it back down. Press into the floor. Hips up high. And then roll back down. Push into the floor. Lift your hips up again. Roll back down. Press into the floor. Hips up high. And then lower back down. Push to the floor, lift your hips one more time, and just hold. Now keep your glutes squeezing, keep your hips lifting up, and take it further. Bring your hands underneath your hips. Interlace your fingers. And if you want to go further, you can pull the palms toward each other. Maybe work your shoulders further behind your back and open up your chest toward the ceiling. Keep your arms pushing down and keep your glutes engaged. Now you can stay here, but if you want to take it further, step your feet away from you about 1 foot's length and go forward. And then dig your heels down, lift your toes. And as your heels are digging down, keep your glutes squeezing, keep your hips pressing up. Now, if you can take it further still, keep your hips high. And move one leg at a time. Bring the right heel up to touch your left knee. And then bring the heel down. And then with your left heel, touch your right knee. And bring the foot back down. Right heel to left knee again. And then set the foot. Left heel to right knee. And bring the foot down. Right heel to left knee again. Set the foot. And then left heel to right knee one more time. Both feet down, heels to the floor, toes up high. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips even higher. And as you're lifting, dig your heels into the floor and try to drag the floor toward you. Try to bring the heels in toward your shoulders. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release, roll your spine back down. And then once you're down, Bring your knees to your chest and bring your hands to your knees. Squeeze everything in tight. And then curl up into this. Lift your head and shoulders, bring your nose close to your knees. And then cross at the ankles. Roll this up to a seat. Now once you're up, just sit up tall. Keep holding on to your knees and lean back to take your feet up off the floor. We're going to take this into boat. Now feel that tension right at the hinge of the hips and moving into your thighs. Hold on to that to stay upright. And then release your grip. Arms at your sides, bring your shins toward parallel with the floor. Keep your balance. And then bring the knees out wide. Reach your arms forward between your legs. And then we're going to pulse this, pulling the knees in toward the shoulders and going back and forth, not too fast. So on my count, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay lifted. And with your hands, take hold of the big toes. Once you've got that grip, press your low back forward. Try to bring your spine even more upright. And then if you want to go further, maybe lift your feet a little bit. Maybe extend the legs even further and bring this up high, but still sit this up tall. Keep your gaze forward, keep your balance, keep breathing. And again, hold that tension at the hinge of the hips. Now stay engaged here as best you can and go slow, trying to hold this position very slowly. Release your grip, you're still balancing. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, cross at the ankles, come forward your hands, and bring yourself into all fours. Now just take a moment. You can shake your legs out just a little bit. Now once you're ready, let's set it up for some wrist stretches here. Bring your knees together, keep your hips stacked over your knees, and slide the hands in close. So they're no more than 2 hands lengths forward to the knees, but keep the hands shoulder width. Now flip your hands over, backs of the hands down, palms up, the fingertips point in the direction of your feet. Now spread your fingers wide, keep your fingertips pressing down, and go ahead, sway your shoulders side to side to feel this out. Keep your hands tensed as you're moving. And then just bring this into center. Now look forward, and then start to shift forward and back. So shoulders forward, bend the elbows, and just sink down a little bit. And then press back up the straight. And just keep on moving forward and back like this. Try to keep your gaze forward. As the elbows bend, squeeze them toward each other as much as you can, and just keep your hands tense. You don't have to lower it too far. Now the next time you come back to straight arms, just stay here. And then flip your hands one at a time. Flip the right hand over, palm down. The fingertips are still pointing in the direction of your feet. Flip your left hand over as well. And then flip the right hand again. And flip the left. And just keep shifting side to side, going back and forth. Now each time you reset your hand, spread the fingers out wide. Press the fingertips down. Grip your mat. Straighten your arm at least briefly. And the next time you've got both palms down, just hold that position. Spread the fingers wide, grip the floor, and then look forward. And then start moving forward and back here. Shoulders forward, pull the elbows underneath as they bend. And then press back up the straight. And just keep on moving forward and back like this. Now try to keep your gaze forward. Keep your fingers gripping the whole time. And then the next time you come forward, stay forward. Try to rest your weight on your arms. Keep your fingertips pressing down. Now to take it further from here, keep your upper body as is and move your legs one at a time. Extend your right leg back and to the left and touch the right big toe down. And then diagonally, bring that leg forward, up and to the right and touch the right heel down. Extend back and across, up and to the right side again. And then back and across, up and to the right. And then back and across one more time. And then set your right knee down. Keep your shoulders forward, extend your left leg back, big toe down over to the right. Now bring it forward, up and to the left, touch your heel down, back and across, up and to the left again, and then back and across, up and to the left, back and across one more time, and then set your left knee down. Go ahead, come up onto the fingertips and down to sitting on your heels, and then just shake your hands out. Loosen up your fingers and your wrists. Once the hands are ready, come back to all fours. And to set it up here, wrists underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Keep your spine long, keep looking down, but extend the crown of the head straight forward. Now reach forward with the right arm, extend back with your left leg, and stretch out through the fingertips and toes. Now take an inhale here. With the exhale, squeeze in elbow to knee underneath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Now with the right hand, reach back and find your left foot. Once you've got that grip, look forward, kick into the right hand, pull your shoulder forward, lift your left knee up high, and hold here. Keep your balance. Keep your right foot kicking down. Now, from here, we're going to switch hands. So keep the left leg as is. Release the right hand. Bring it down to the left side to replace your left hand. Go slow. Lift up onto the fingertips. And then maybe just reach the left arm back. That's good enough. Keep your balance. If you can go further, you can reach the left hand to your left foot. And if you do find that grip, kick into your hand, pull the shoulder forward, try to lift the knee higher. It's supposed to be tricky. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just release both knees down, both hands down, come back into all fours. And then from all fours, let's go ahead and take it on the other side. So just keep your spine long. Extend your left arm forward and then the right leg back this time. When you're ready, here, take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee underneath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Now reach your left hand back and find the right foot. Look forward. And then kick into the left hand. Pull the shoulder forward. Lift your right knee high. Keep your left foot kicking down. Keep your balance here. And then slowly, let's switch that grip. So keep the right leg where it is. Release your left hand. Left hand comes down to the right side to replace your right hand. Come up onto the fingertips and go slow. Maybe just reach your right arm back. That could be enough. And if you can find the foot, kick into your hand, pull your shoulder forward, try to lift that knee up high, and just breathe. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just release. Bring both hands down, both knees down. Back to all fours. Take a moment here, move around. And then when you're ready, go ahead, tuck your toes, hover your knees. And then walk your hands back and come to a deep squat at the back of the mat. Heels in, toes out, keep your feet flat. Bring your hips down low. Maybe just bring the elbows to your thighs and that's fine. But if you can take it deeper, come down to your depth. And then to warm the hips up from here, go ahead, bring your fingertips down to the floor. And we'll take it back and forth. The toes stay where they are. Walk your hands forward, stretch your body long, touch your knees down. And then walk it back in, set the feet flat, come back to the squat. Again, walk this forward, stretch this out. Walk back in and set your heels down. Again, walk this forward, stretch your body long. Come back to center, back to your squat. Now this time, walk it out to the right side. And then bring yourself back into center. And then walk it out over to the left. And then back into center here. Walk it out over to the right side again. Come back into center. And then walk it over to the left again, touch your knees down. Back to center here. Walk it over to the right side one more time. And then bring yourself back into center. And then walk it out to your left side again. Come back into center, both heels down. And then just walk this forward, set your knees down, come into all fours. You can shake your legs out for a moment and breathe. But there's one more thing before we move on. Now when you're ready, let's take this to a baby crow. So bring both forearms down to the floor. And set them up parallel, palms down, grip the mat. When you're ready, tuck your toes, lift your knees, bring your hips up high. And then knees stay bent, but walk your feet forward. Get the hips up as high as you can. Now you're going to target the knees for the armpits. Get in as close as you can to touch the arms. Once you find that contact, look forward, start to lean. See about lifting your feet. And this is probably like the lowest flying arm balance you can bring yourself into. All right, when you're ready, just set the knees down. Come back up to all fours. And just take a moment here, move around. All right, once you're ready from here, you can always just stay here and take another stretch if you like, or just breathe. But when you're ready, tuck your toes, lift your knees, bring your hips up high, and find your downward facing dog. And once you move into position, take a look at how you set this up. Hands about shoulder width distance apart, flatten your palms. Feel weight toward the base of your thumbs. Let your chest sink low, but keep your hips reaching high. Pull in through the belly and around the low ribs. Use your core to lengthen your spine. And if your legs are tight, let the tension go. You can always bend your knees. And maybe just pedal out and keep moving. Now when you're ready here, take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step to the front. Let's take a ragdoll fold. So feet hips width, deep into the knees, let your belly touch your thighs. Let your head hang, let your spine round, let everything go long and loose, and let the muscles in your neck relax. You can hang your hands to the floor. Maybe reach to opposite elbows, and you can shake this side to side to loosen even further if you like. And then when you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep your knees bent to begin, and just restack your spine. So round this up to standing, bring your head up last, and then just open up your palms at your sides. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Now take a moment here to breathe, set an intention, and let your mind clear, find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. With the next inhale, reach up high. And then with the exhale, slowly fold this forward. Hinge at the hips, start with a straight spine. Put a little bend in the knees. Keep your core engaged and move smoothly. And just release this at the bottom. With an inhale, lift halfway, fingertips to the floor. Or to the shins, lengthen forward through the crown of your head. And then bring your hands to the mat and step this back into high plank. Now find your shape. Wrist at the shoulders, palms pressed down. Press the floor away from you. Press your spine up toward the ceiling and hold on to that lift. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, slowly bring your shoulders forward as your elbows bend. Keep your body in line, elbows pulled into your sides. Lower with control all the way down into your belly. Now when you're down, flatten the feet out behind you. Hands under the shoulders, elbows into your sides. And we'll take it up and down through low cobra. So with an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, peel this up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, peel up one more time and hold here. Now keep the lift in your upper body, feet pressing down, keep your glutes squeezing. And then take some or all the weight out of your hands. Elbows at your sides, pull the shoulders back, keep looking forward. And work to lift this up even higher. Take an inhale. With the exhale, just roll it back down. Now reach your right arm forward, lay your left arm down at your side. We'll take a half bow variation. So bend the right elbow, that form's parallel to the front edge of the mat. Bend your right knee and reach your left hand back, find the right foot. When you're ready, with an inhale, lift your head, neck, and chest and look forward. Now focus on the right arm, push down, pull your chest forward, reach the top of your head toward the ceiling, and then kick into your left hand. Now pull your left shoulder forward to lift the right knee. Left foot kicking down, bring the weight forward toward your belly and keep breathing here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release this and bring everything down. Now switch it out. Right arm at your side, left arm forward. Bend the left elbow, that form's parallel to the front. Bend your left knee, reach your right hand back and find your foot. When you're ready, with an inhale, lift your head, neck, and chest and look forward. Left arm pushing down, draw your chest forward as much as you can. And then kick into the right hand. Pull the right shoulder forward, lift your left knee. Keep your right foot kicking down and keep breathing here. Take an inhale. With the exhale, just release, bring it all back down. Now hands back under the shoulders, elbows in at your sides, push your palms to the floor. And let's take upward facing dog. With an inhale, straighten your arms. Now pull your chest forward, let your hips hang, stay on the tops of your feet. Keep your legs active, lift your knees. To take it further, kick down, squeeze your glutes, keep your hips pulling forward. And then lift with the arms and shoulders, keep your neck long, and keep your chest pulling forward. Deep inhale. With the exhale, pull your belly in, hips high, back to down dog. Paddle out. Just move your hips side to side. And then we'll take it into the sun salutations here. So take a deep inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or float to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to standing, reach us up high. Exhale, fold all the way back down again. Inhale, halfway lift. And with the exhale, hands to the mat. Chaturanga's next. High plank to low. With an inhale, open up your chest, lift your gaze, up dog or cobra. Exhale, pull your belly in. Hips high to down dog. 2 more rounds, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale to standing, reach up high. Exhale, bring it back down again. Inhale, halfway lift. And with the exhale, hands to the floor. High plank to low's next. With an inhale, open this up, pull forward. And then with the exhale, draw it in and lift your hips back up. 1 more round, take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift it halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to standing, reach up high. Exhale, all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then with the exhale, set the hands, chaturanga. With an inhale, open this up, pull forward. And then with the exhale, draw it back in, lift your hips up, paddle out and breathe in. All right, now as we go through the sequence from here, we're going to start each round with a set of frog hops. There's going to be 3. You're going to hop this forward, and whether you take this high or low is up to you, but landing your toes and land with your knees wide and try to land as lightly as you can. So take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, hop this forward. And then step back, hips up high. 2 more times, take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, hop forward. Step it back again, hips high. 1 more time, take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, hop this forward. And after that 3rd hop, take it to a low lunge. Right foot forward, slide your left foot back. And then we'll go further to a horizon lunge. Now the left hand's your base. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot and slide the right foot back so you can set it flat. Sink your hips down toward the floor and reach your right arm toward the back of the mat. Now just straight up and down. With an inhale, reach up and over, raise your hips. And then exhale, sink back down. Inhale, reach and raise. And with the exhale, lower. Inhale, reach and raise, stay lifted this time. Bring your gaze up high. Keep your right foot pushing down. If you want to take this further, bring the right hand to the right knee. See about picking up your left foot, but keep your left hip low. Keep breathing here. Now take an inhale. And with the exhale, just bring it back to center. Both hands to the front of the mat. Step your right foot forward, come into low lunge. And make sure your feet on 2 separate tracks with the left heel lifted behind. Now into a high lunge stance. When you're ready, with an inhale, hands to hips, bring your torso upright. And take a moment to adjust. Deep under the right knee. Left leg straight, pull the left hip forward, right hip back, and keep your spine upright. And then from here, bring your hands to your low back. Interlace the fingers. Right thumb above the left. Pull the palms toward each other. Draw your shoulders back. Keep your chest open. Keep your left hip pulling forward. And let's work this into the back leg. So sink your left knee low just above the floor. And then lift straight up. Left knee down low again. And then lift up. Sink your left knee down. Keep your torso upright. Lift up again. Left knee down low. And then bring it back up. Now sink down 1 more time. Hover the knee above the floor. Keep the glutes squeezing on the left. And then pulse that left knee up and down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, stay here. And then let's take a pyramid stance. Bring the weight to the right foot. Left foot comes forward 1 pace behind the right. Now both feet flat, both legs straight. Left foot points aside a little bit. And still with the feet hips width. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Make sure your hips are still square to the front. Keep your shoulders pulled back. And then let's go back and forth. Now hinge from the hips, lead with your chest. Come down toward halfway. And then press into the right foot, lift back up. Hinge from the hips, keep your hips squared. Bring it forward to where you can. Push into the floor and lift back up. Hinge from the hips. Feel this on the back of the right thigh. And then press into the floor, come back up all the way. Hinge from the hips, lead with your chest, keep looking forward. And then lift back up again. Now 1 more time, hinge forward and take this to where you can hold. Keep your gaze forward, shoulders pulled back, right hip back, left hip forward still. And just breathe where you can feel that stretch. If you want to go deeper, maybe lift your hands away from you and feel that stretch across your chest as well. Now from here, we're going to move into revolved half moon. Just take it slow. Bend your right knee. And then go ahead, bring the right hand to your hip, left hand down to the floor. When you're ready, push into the right foot, extend the left leg straight back. And then lift your right shoulder, open up your chest to the right and find the twist. It's good enough to stay here. If you're going to take it further, straighten the right leg. You can open up and reach your right arm high. Keep your shoulders stacked. And if you're going to bind this, bend your left knee, reach your right hand back to find your foot. If you have that grip, kick into your hand. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release both hands down, set your left foot down. And that'll be your base. Pull the right knee to your chest and around your spine. Take hold of your right knee. And let's bring this up all the way. Now keep your left big toe pressing down. Slow your breathing. And then when you're ready, hands to your hips, line the right hand with the left. We're going to take a dancer variation. Reach your left hand back, find the inside edge of the right foot. Once you've got that grip, line up the knees. Now keep the right hand to your hip. And we're going to go back and forth, hinging forward with this bind. Just take it slow and only take it as far as you can control. Now keep a little bend in your left knee and keep looking forward. Hinge from left hip. As your chest comes forward, be sure your right knee lifts. And then nice and slow, bring yourself upright and bring the knees back in line. Again, hinge from left hip. Keep looking forward. Just take it down to where you can. And then back up the vertical, knees side by side. One more time. Hinge from left hip. Take it down as low as you can hold. Breathe here. Try to draw that left shoulder forward. Keep looking forward. And then very slowly bend your left knee. Release your grip. Both hands down, both feet down, forward fold. From that fold, when you're ready, take an inhale, lift up halfway. And then bring your fingertips down to the mat. Now, into that flying lizard setup. Right leg around your right arm. Right foot between the hands. Palms down flat. Left knee touches your left arm from behind. Now lift your right foot, squeeze the right arm, sink down. This is good enough. If you're going to lean forward, you can pick up the left foot. If you want to take it further, maybe extend the right leg and find that half firefly. Just take things to where you can go here. And once you're ready, go ahead, step it back, fly it back, take it through your vinyasa. Once you find your down dog, move around and breathe. All right, take it to sit the other side. Again with the frog hops, just land on your toes and land this light. Take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, hop this forward. Step it back, hips high. Deep inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, hop forward. And then step it back again, hips up high. Deep inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, hop forward. And after that third hop, left foot between your hands, slide the right foot back. And we'll take it to the horizon lunge. Now plant the right hand, that'll be your base. Or to the outside edge of the right foot. Left foot slides back so you can set it flat. Sink your hips down low. Reach your left arm toward the back of the mat. Straight up and down. Inhale, reach up and over, raise your hips. And then sink back down. Inhale, reach and raise again. And then lower back down. Inhale, reach up and raise your hips. Hold here, gaze up high. Keep the left shoulder high. And keep pressing that left foot. If you want to go further, left hand to your left knee. See about picking that right foot up off the floor, but keep the right hip low and stay open to the side. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, both hands down, left foot between your hands, back into low lunge. Right heel lifted behind, feet on two separate tracks. Once you're ready, take your high lunge. Hands to your hips, come all the way to upright. Now adjust as you need to. Deep in your left knee, right leg toward straight. Keep the right hip pulling forward. Glutes engaged on the right. And then hands to your low back. Now interlace your fingers, left thumb above the right this time. Pull the palms toward each other. Draw your shoulders back and keep your chest open. Into the back leg. Dip your right knee down just above the floor. And then lift straight up. Right knee down low again. And then lift back up. Right knee low above the floor. Lift straight up. Sink your right knee down. And then come back up. Now one more time, sink down. Just hover the knee, hold here. Keep the glutes squeezing on the right. And then pulse straight up and down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On one, hold. And then into your pyramid stance. Bring the weight to the left foot. Right foot forward, one pace behind the left. So again, about 3 feet front to back. Still hips with distance side to side so your hips are squared. Keep your legs straight, feet flat, and right foot pointed to the side a little bit. Right hip forward, left hip back. Keep your shoulders pulled back and keep your chest open. And then toward that halfway fold, hinge from the hips. Lead with your chest and bring this down. And then come all the way back up the vertical. Hinge from the hips, lower toward halfway. And then push into your left foot, lift back up. Hinge from the hips. Keep your shoulders pulled back. And then all the way back up the vertical again. Hinge from the hips. Just bring it down to where you can. And then lift back up. One more time. Hinge from the hips. Bring it toward halfway and just take it to where you can hold. Left hip back, right hip forward. Still keep your gaze forward. To take it deeper, maybe lift your hands away from you. Feel that stretch across your chest, but keep breathing. And then from here, moving to that revolved half moon. Bend your left knee, left hand to your hip, right hand comes down to the floor. And then push to the left foot, extend the right leg straight back. Lift your left shoulder and find the twist with your chest opening to the left. Now, if you're going to take it further, straighten your left leg. Maybe open up with the left arm high. If you're going to bind it, bend the right knee, reach your left hand back to find the foot, and kick into your hand if you find that grip. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just release both hands down and both feet down. Now the right foot to your base, pull the left knee to your chest and round your spine. Take hold of your left knee, and let's bring this up all the way to standing. Keep your right big toe pressing down, and then bring your hands to your hips. And let's go ahead and take this into that dancer variation. So line the left knee up with the right, reach your right hand back. Find the inside edge of your left foot. When you've got that grip, line up the knees and keep your gaze forward. Keep the left hand on your hip, and we'll just take it back and forth, hinging again. Go slow, keep a little bit on the right knee. Now hinge on the right hip, bring your chest forward, let the left knee lift behind, and then slowly come back up to vertical. Keep that right big toe on the floor the whole time. Again, hinge on the right hip, let the left knee lift, keep your gaze forward, and then slowly bring yourself back upright with your knees together. And then one more time, hinge on the right hip, lift your left knee, look forward, take it down as far as you can control. And then from here to your forward fold, just bend your right knee, bring both hands down, and left foot down. Once you're ready, take an inhale, lift halfway. And then bring the fingertips down to the floor, into your flying lizard, left leg around your left arm. Left foot between the hands, palms flat, lift the right heel and touch the right knee from behind. Now pick up the left foot, squeeze the left arm, and sink down. If you're going to take it further, lean forward to pick up the right foot as well. If you want half firefly, extend your left leg. And just take it to where you can. You're going to feel this on the left inner thigh for sure. Once you're ready, take it through another vinyasa. All right, once you find your down dog here, just move around and breathe. And we'll take it to the next sequence. So back with the frog hops, land on your toes, land with your knees wide. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, hop this forward. Step it back, hips high. Deep inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, hop forward. Step it back again, hips up high. Deep inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees, look forward, hop this forward. And after that third hop, right foot forward, slide the left foot back. And then into your horizon lunge, left hand to your base, roll to the outside edge of your left foot. Slide the right foot back, set it flat. Sink your left hip low, reach your right arm toward the back of the mat. Straight up and down. Inhale, reach up and over, raise your hips. Exhale, sink this down. Inhale, reach and raise again. And then with the exhale, lower. Inhale, reach and raise, stay lifted. Keep the right shoulder high, gaze up high. Keep your right foot pushing down. To go further, right hand to your right knee. See about lifting your left foot, but keep that left hip low. Keep breathing. Take an inhale. Exhale, back to low lunge. Both hands forward, right foot between your hands. And we'll take it up from here to a straddle stance. With an inhale, just drop your left heel. Turn open to left and bring your hands to your hips. Now feet wide, legs straight, heels in, toes out. Just go as wide as your hips allow. And then once you're ready, reach the arms out wide, open up your chest. Now take an inhale here. With the exhale, hinge from the hips, come down toward halfway. You can bend your knees if you need to, but go back and forth from this position into twisting. So take an inhale. With the exhale, twist right. Left hand to the right ankle, right arm high. Inhale to center, reach the arms out wide. And then with the exhale, twist this left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist right again. Inhale up to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale back to center. With the exhale, twist right and stay here. Now, use that left hand. Pull your torso into the right thigh. Find some contact. You can bend the knee if you need to. Keep the right shoulder high. Keep reaching up and keep looking up. Just breathe. Now take an inhale. And with the exhale, just bring both hands down to the floor.
Now, once your hands are down, just stay folded and take your legs into a horse position. So bend the knees, bring the hips down low, thighs toward parallel with the floor. And keep the hands planted where they are. We're just going to shift side to side. Now lift your right heel, bend the right knee, sink down to the right. Left leg straight with the toes pointed up. And then come back to center, back to horse. Sink over to left, right leg straightens out, toes up. And bring it back to center, keep your chest facing down. Sink over to the right side again, straighten your left leg. Come back into center here. Sink over to your left side, toes to the right foot pointed up. And then come back into center. Sink over to the right side one more time, bring yourself down low. Back up to center again, and then bring it to the left side one more time. Sink down, and just stay here. Now stay low. See about bringing your forearms down to the floor. This might be enough. You can slide that right foot further out to take it deeper. Maybe even set the left heel down, but stay low inside the left thigh and just keep breathing. Take it to where you can. All right, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, hands down, hips up high, shake out your legs for just a moment. And then bring your legs back into that horse stance. So heels in, toes out, hips down low. And this time, set your right hand down directly inside your right foot. Bring the left hand up onto your left knee. And go ahead and move side to side. Keep your knees wide the whole time. Now, if you want to take this further, bring the right arm underneath your right leg, right hand to the outside edge of the right foot. And this might be enough. Still keep the knees wide. If you can take it further still, maybe pick up your right heel. Maybe lift the foot and hook the right leg around your arm. Or maybe even extend your right leg. Wherever you take it to, your hips are still low and your knees are still wide. Just breathe with us here. All right, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, both feet down, hands down, hips up high. And when you're ready, make a quarter turn to the right to the front of the mat. Now the right foot's your base. Pull the left knee to your chest, around to your spine. Take hold of that left knee. Come up all the way. Right big toe pressing down. Once you've got your balance, just bring the left hand to your hip, right hand outside your left knee. And we'll take a standing twist. Pull the left shoulder back. Open up your chest to the left side. This is enough. Now if you want to go further, maybe reach your left arm back. Even further with the right hand, you can reach for your left foot. And maybe extend your leg. Now take an inhale here. With the exhale, turn back to center. Left knee lifted, hands to your hips. And then to switch feet, put the left foot down. Stand with the right knee high. Now keep your left big toe grounded. And let's take that dancer variation again. Line the right knee up the left and reach your left hand back. And go ahead and take hold of the inside edge of the right foot. Now line up your knees. You can keep the right hand on your hip, but if you want to go further, maybe reach that right hand back as well. You can hold the foot with both hands, just an option. So take it to where this works. Keep your gaze forward, put a little bend on the left knee. Back and forth, hinging. Hinge from the left hip. Be sure the right knee lifts as your chest comes forward. And then just go slow. Come back upright and bring the knees back in line. Again, hinge from the left hip. Let the right knee lift. Bring your torso forward. Come back up the vertical with your knees side by side. One more time. Hinge from the left hip. Let your right leg lift. Take it to where you can and hold here. And then slowly bend your left knee. Both hands down. Both feet down. Forward. Fold. From your fold, when you're ready, take an inhale. Lift up halfway. And then bring your fingertips down. We'll take it back to that flying lizard setup. So right leg around your right arm. Right foot between your hands. Palms down flat. Left knee goes to your left arm from behind. Pick up the right foot. Squeeze the right arm. Sink down. And then maybe lean forward and pick up the left foot as well. If you're going to take it further, you can extend the right leg. Take it to half firefly. And then when you're ready, move through another vinyasa. All right, let's even that out on the other side. So last round of the frog hops. Again, land this light. Take a deep inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, hop forward. Step it back, hips up high. Deep inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, hop forward. Step it back, hips up high. Deep inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, hop forward. And then after that third hop, left foot between your hands, slide the right foot back. And take the horizon lunge. Right hand's your base, roll to the outside edge of the right foot. Slide the left foot back, set it flat. Sink your hips low, reach your left arm toward the back of the mat. And then inhale, reach up and over, raise your hips. Sink back down. Inhale, reach and raise. And then bring it back down. Take an inhale, reach up, raise your hips, hold here, keep your left shoulder high. Keep your left foot pushing down. To go further, left handy, left knee, lift the right foot, but sink that right hip low. And just stay open to the side. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, turn back to center. Both hands down, left foot between your hands, back to low lunge. Now from here to the right side, with an inhale, drop your right heel. Lift your torso, hands to your hips, and find that straddle stance facing this side of the mat. Heels and toes out, both legs straight. You can always go wider. Now once you're ready, reach the arms out wide, shoulders back, open up your chest. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, hinge from the hips and just bring it toward a halfway fold. Now you can always bend your knees, but we'll take it from side to side here. So take an inhale. With the exhale, twist left. Right hand to the left ankle, left arm high. Inhale to center, arms out wide. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left one more time. Stay here. Use that right hand, pull your torso into the left thigh. Bend the knee as much as you need, but find that contact. Keep your left arm reaching, keep that left shoulder high, keep looking up, and just breathe. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, bring both hands down to the floor. When you're ready, take your legs into that horse stance. Bend the knees, bring your hips down low, keep the knees wide. And just keep the hands planted. Move from side to side. So deep bend your left knee, straighten the right leg and point the toes up. Keep your chest facing down. Come back to center, back to that horse stance. And then shift over to the right, left leg straightens out. And bring it back into center. Shift to the left side, point the toes of the right foot up. Bring it back to center here. Shift over to the right, sink your hips down, straighten your left leg out. And then come back into center. Go ahead, sink down to left, right leg straightens. Back to center again. And then down to the right side one more time with your left leg straight and the toes pointed up. And stay low. Now keep your chest facing down, maybe bring your forearms down to the floor. If you want to take it deeper, you can slide that left heel further out. And if you can take it deeper still, maybe set that right foot flat, but stay low inside the right thigh. Keep breathing. All right, take an inhale. And with the exhale, both hands down, hips up high, shake out your legs for just a moment. And then still folded, bring yourself back into that horse stance. Bend the knees, hips low, knees are still wide. Now this time, set the left hand down directly inside your left foot. Bring the right hand to the right knee. And still keep your knees wide. If you're going to take it further, you can just move side to side. Even further, left arm underneath your left leg with the left hand to the outside edge of your foot. If you want to take it further, start to pick up the left heel. Maybe lift the left foot and hook the arm. And you can always straighten the leg if you want to take it there. Wherever you take it to, your hips are still low and your knees are still wide. Keep breathing with this. All right, take an inhale. Now with the exhale, both feet down, both hands down, hips up high. And just make a quarter turn to the left, to the front of the mat. Left with your base, right knee to your chest, round to your spine. Take hold of the right knee. Let's bring this up all the way. And keep your left big toe pushing down. All right, once you got your balance, right hand to your right hip, left hand to the outside of the right knee, we'll take the standing twist. Just pull the right shoulder back, turn your chest open to the right. This is plenty. Keep yourself upright. If you want to go further, maybe reach your right arm back. Even further, left hand to the outside edge of the right foot, and maybe extend the right leg. All right, slowly turn back to center. You're still balancing. Hands to your hips, right knee high. Switch it out, put the right foot down, and come to standing with the left knee lifted. Keep the right big toe grounded. Line the left knee up with the right. And reach your right hand back into that dancer variation. Take hold of the inside edge of your left foot. And then bring the knees together. You can keep your left hand at your hip, or you can reach that hand back as well. Just take it to where you can. And keep your gaze forward. Put a little bend on the right knee. And back and forth hinging. So hinge from the right hip. Go slow. Bring your chest forward as your left knee lifts. And then come all the way back upright. Bring your knees in line. Just take it to where you can go. Again, hinge from the right hip. Lean forward. Let the left knee lift. And then come back up to vertical again. One more time. Hinge from the right hip. Bring this forward. Just take it to where you can hold and keep breathing. And then slowly bend into that right knee. Bring both hands down. Bring your left foot down back to your forward fold. Once you're ready, take an inhale, lift halfway, and then bring the fingertips down into flying lizard one more time. Left leg around your left arm, left foot between the hands, palms down flat. Right knee goes to the right arm from behind. Lift your left foot, squeeze that left arm, sink down. Maybe shift forward to pick up the right foot. And if you want half firefly, see about extending through that left leg. When you're ready, move to your last vinyasa. All right, now from your down dog, we're going to go directly into your firefly pose. So just keep your hips up high, and then walk the feet forward to the center of the mat. Now step your feet wider than your hips, and stay loose here, so keep your knees bent. Heels in, toes out. Bring your hands in close. Now to come into the pose, we're going to take this into the deepest forward fold possible. Just work this as best you can and see how far you can go. So you're going to walk your hands between your legs. Work to keep your fingertips pointed forward as much as you can. If you need to back off from the wrist, go ahead, rotate out to the side, but no more than 90 degrees right or left. So when you're ready, walk your hands back. Pull your torso down low between your thighs. Get that deep fold. You're trying to get the shoulders between your knees. And then once you can't fold any further, just look down. Now, all at once, set your palms down, bend the elbows, sit on your arms, and squeeze the knees in toward your shoulders. You're trying to keep your chest facing down initially and keep your butt up off the floor. If you sat all the way down, you got to start all over again. Now, if you're still lifted, you got two choices. You can bring the feet into center, hook at the ankles, and with that hook, squeeze the legs in. This is your arm pressure pose when you balance like this. If you're going to take Firefly, it's the same engagement with the inner thigh squeezing in, but you release the feet, point the toes, and maybe extend a little bit, maybe extend all the way. Take it to where you can, but you got to keep the legs squeezing in toward your midline. And when you're ready, just set yourself down and take a seat. Shake your legs out for just a moment. And then we're going to take one more entry into the same pose, and this will be from seated. So just work this as best you can, at least for the hip opening, whether or not you're going to lift this. So with your knees still bent, bring your arms forward. And then with both hands, work the right leg up your right arm. You're trying to get the knee close to the shoulder. Once that leg's not going any higher, push your right arm into your right leg and bring the hand to the floor to keep the leg hooked. Now with your left hand, work the left leg up your left arm. Pull your chest forward, get that knee close to the shoulder, and then set your left hand down so both legs are hooked. And then just rock forward and back onto your hands. And each time you come forward, try to deepen your forward fold to get your chest between your thighs. And then we'll work to bring this up on 3. So now on 3, I want you to shoot your toes forward and squeeze the legs toward your shoulders. 1, 2, on 3. Toes forward, squeeze the legs in. And if you get the timing down, that's a good way to lift. It's not the easiest thing to pull off, keep in mind. When you're ready, set it all back down. And then just shake your legs out for a moment. All right, and let's go ahead and bring this all the way down onto our backs. Now once you're down, pull the knees into your chest, squeeze everything in tight. And then we'll take Supta Gomukhasana. So just go ahead and release the left leg, put the left foot on the floor. Right knee to the center of your chest, open that leg up to 90 degrees. Now cross your legs, pull the left knee in tight behind the right. Now it's opposite hand to opposite leg. It's enough to hold on to the knees. And if you want to go further, work your hands toward your feet. If you're going to take it deep, curl the toes toward your hands. And then pull the feet down toward the floor and up toward the shoulders as well. Now, wherever you're gripping here, keep the knees pulled in close and draw down to flatten your spine. And at the same time, push up into your hands to keep this active. Keep breathing. Now take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release, untangle the legs. Switch this out, right foot to the floor, left knee to the center of your chest, left leg at 90 degrees. Bring the right knee in behind the left, and then squeeze down. Now again, you can hold the knees, you can work the hands toward your feet. If you're going to take it deep, curl the toes toward your hands, pull the feet down toward the floor, and again, up toward the shoulders at the same time. Now keep your knees drawn in close. Pull down to flatten out your spine and push up into your hands. And just keep breathing with this here. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, let go of your grip, untangle the legs. And then go ahead, set your feet down on the floor. We'll take one round of back bending here. I'll start the cue with bridge and then lead into wheel if you want to take it further. But feet and knees hips width. Bring the heels in close to your low back, starts out basically flat. Arms at your sides, palms down, keep your gaze high. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes, and stay lifted like this. Now, to take this further, bring the hands underneath your hips, interlace the fingers, pull the palms toward each other. You can work your shoulders further behind your back and open up your chest. But keep your feet pressing down, keep your glutes squeezing, keep your arms pressed down into the floor. Now, if you want to take it to wheel, just release your hands and keep your hips high. Hands around your head, palms down. When you're ready, go ahead, press into the floor. You can lift up to the top of your head first. And then when you're ready, straighten your arms. So hips toward the ceiling, chest toward the back of the mat. Keep your glutes squeezing. You can always pick up your heels, but then try to bring them back down. Hold that tension in the glutes to ground your spine. And with either pose, let the front of the body lengthen out. Keep breathing here. Take an inhale. With the exhale, bring it all the way back down to the mat. When you're down, pull the knees in tight. And we'll take a supine twist variation. Go ahead, set the left foot down on the floor. And then take this as an eagle bind. So cross the right leg tightly over the left. Keep your legs squeezing. Reach your arms out wide, right and left. Now when you're ready, go ahead, tuck your left hip underneath you. Sink the knees down to the left side. And bring your gaze to the right. Use the left leg to press the right leg toward the floor. Now feel the stretch, outer right hip toward your low back. And if you need more, you can use your left hand to press the knees further down, just so you feel the twist. Keep breathing here. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just come back into center. And switch to cross. Right foot to the floor. Left leg crossing tightly over the right. Squeeze the legs together. And then tuck the right hip underneath you. Bring your knees down to the right. And turn your gaze over to the left. Let the right leg push your left leg down. Feel this in the outer left hip toward the low back on this side. If you want more, you can use the right hand to press the knees further down. Just breathe as you're twisting here. Take a deep inhale. And now with the exhale, bring it back into center. Uncross your legs. Bring your knees to your chest side by side. Squeeze down. And let's take it to happy baby. Go ahead and reach between the knees. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. And then stack your ankles above your knees and draw down. Pull the knees toward the floor outside your ribs. Press your feet back up into your hands at the same time and keep the tension working both up and down. Try to flatten your spine. Stick your tailbone toward the floor. And if you want to take this further, you can rock a little bit side to side. Further still, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally, take a deep inhale here, draw down as much as you can. With the exhale, just release. Extend your legs out forward. Lay your arms at your sides. Open up your palms to the ceiling. And then just let your eyes close here and let your body settle down into the mat. And then just let yourself move bit by bit here, fingers and toes, arms and legs. Take a deep inhale. Reach your arms out long past your head. And pull it all back in. Bring your elbows to your chest. Draw your knees up as well. And then find your way up to a comfortable seat. Ground yourself into the mat here. Stack your spine. And then bring your hands up to heart center. Then take a deep inhale. Hold on to the top. And then just let everything go. Thank you for joining class. Namaste.